Okay, we are going to jump back into it. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing pretty good myself. And we've got a new BBR sitting here in front of us that we're going to take a look at, crack open. This is the Ferrari 296 GTB. It is BBR Ferrari number 4, so the 4th Ferrari in their lineup. And it's in Blu Corsa. It's got all the appropriate license and everything. You've got your licensing sticker right there. All your warnings and whatnot. Packaging looks good, as always. They do their Ferraris in red packaging, and then everything else so far has been in just like a normal black packaging. So their Ferrari line is kind of different from like all the other stuff. It even has like a different, it's a different line entirely. Like the Ferraris are classified as a separate line than the rest of them. So yeah, it's kind of interesting how they separated it all like that. That might be because they needed to for their license. Not really sure, but my box does have a little bit of gunk on it right there in that corner. I don't know what that is. Might be able to get it off. I'm not sure. But yeah, so this is the 3rd color of this casting that's been released so far. I do have another 296 on the way. It's in a different red. But yeah, we have these two right here. This first one in Rosso Corsa was released at the Hobby Expo China 2024 as an event model. This one is limited to 3,000. It was a really nice model, except for the badges on the front were kind of off-center. Then we got this one. Everybody calls it like the duck stripes or whatever, like the duck bill. And it's the red with the yellow striping. Again, like I said, we do have another one coming. It's in another red color. It's a little bit darker than Rosso Corsa. I don't remember what the exact color was called. But yeah, that one's on the way. And then we got this blue one. So we already have 4 of these 296 GTBs released. So they are definitely cranking through them. But yeah, let's go ahead and take this one out. One of the things I love about BBR, I think I've said it before, is that the unboxing experience with this brand just feels very premium, and it feels very nice. You've got your BBR models embossing on the top of the box right here. It's actually textured. Yeah, it just looks really nice. I do have like a crease across the front of the box, which kind of sucks, but oh well. So here it is. Remove the plastic insert, and then you can grab the car out of the box. And let's jump into it. So, very nice metallic paint on this one. It's a really good casting. It's got lots of good carbon fiber details on it. They do the separate pieces for the badges, so they're like photo etched pieces, little decals that they stick on. This one on this side looks like it's about to lift off. But everything else looks pretty good so far. I don't really see any issues yet. But yeah, beautiful blue paint on this one. Again, it is Blu Corsa, and it looks phenomenal. Very good metal flake paint. Of course, I think these paints come from Mini DT, and Mini DT usually always does a really good job with them. So there's not going to be much to complain about there. It looks very good. The wheels, it is the 5-spoke wheel. It does have the Ferrari badge in the center. You have your lug nut details and everything. It looks really good. I think it's in like a silver metallic type color. Tires, they do have tread. They are pretty thin, which is good. You don't see a lot of the tread on the top of the sidewall, so it doesn't look like an off-road tire or anything. So very nice there. The only thing I wish that BBR had was brake details, because on a model like this, the spokes on the wheel are very open, and it looks a little strange to not have any sort of detail behind it, especially when you can see into it so easy. And then there's just the black plastic behind it. But yeah, that's the only thing. That's the only downfall about BBRs, in my opinion. The only thing that makes them kind of for the price is they should have brake details, but because these Ferraris have been going for like $25 retail price, which is kind of expensive. That leans into the category of like high-end premium diecast, and you typically always see brake details for around that price. So I don't know, it's kind of interesting. But then on the same hand, you have something like this Utopia that we reviewed earlier this week, and this one I only paid $17 for, so only a few dollars more than like a normal Mini GT. So like, I get it. I think you're just, in this case, you're just paying more for the Ferrari license, which I guess it is what it is. Anyways, enough about that. We've got carbon fiber down on this running board right here. It is a different pattern than what Mini GT normally uses, so I think BBR requested this pattern instead. It's kind of like a square, like checker pattern, but it looks pretty good. It's not bad at all. And there's more wrapped around this front splitter. And then there's, of course, more on this side. And then I think there's some down in the engine compartment. You can see it behind this glass. And then there's a bunch on the rear end on this rear diffuser. So nice carbon fiber detailing. Like I said, you do have separate pieces for these Ferrari badges on the side right there. They look pretty good, except for, like I said, this one looks like it's kind of lifting off on this side a little bit. Might be hard to see, so I'm going to try not to mess with that too much. Badge on the front looks good. It's nice and centered. It's just your little square Ferrari badge. Headlights are acrylic, and you have some white and silver detailing for the daytime running light. And then a little bit of black trim going around the acrylic. And I think there's some bulb detail back in there as well. It's a little bit hard to see, though. This one looks like it might be a little bit messed up on this side. Looks like some of that white paint got kind of wiped around in there. But yeah, the rest of the front end looks pretty good. You have some nice mesh grille details up here. Overall, very nice. You do have a bunch of color on the interior. BBR is that is one of the things that I do think is good, is they do put some color in there. So you've got some red on the dashboard right there. Then you have red trim going around the seats. You've got a little Ferrari badge down in the center console, I believe. There should be a Ferrari badge on the steering wheel. You can kind of see it right there a little bit. So yeah, nice color on the interior. I think there's probably some details in the tachometer too, so that is nice. And then of course you'll have some color in the engine bay as well. I can see like some copper back there, some red, some silver accents. Overall it looks pretty good. And then you've got this big glass panel that goes over it too, and then the actual like rear window back there as well. It's kind of interesting how this car is designed. You got the rear window, and then you've got a big panel of glass down here with a little bit of like mesh venting down here. I don't know why the camera doesn't want to focus. But yeah, you've got your Ferrari lettering on top of the spoiler right there, which I believe is active arrow, so it does raise when the car is going fast. Ferrari lettering looks really good. It's done in silver, again, a separate piece. And then here's the back view of it. You've got your prancing horse in silver right there. That is, again, a separate piece. Exhaust detail is okay. It's not the best. This one looks a little wonky, especially compared to this one. Oh, maybe this one's wonky too. I guess they're all kind of wonky. Alright, so the exhaust on the 296 isn't great, but you have 296 GTB on the license plate, some more mesh grille venting back here. Again, lots of carbon fiber on the rear diffuser. Taillights are acrylic, and you've got some nice detail in there. Overall, it's a pretty good looking car, pretty good casting by BBR. I definitely like it. I think it's pretty good. But yeah, this is every color so far. We will do a review of the other red version when it does get here, for sure. We've got a ton of stuff coming. I placed another order with RC Mart with this new wave. So yeah, lots of stuff coming. So in the meantime, we've got a couple new things to crack open, and then we should have a huge shipment coming in. So yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.